What's up, everybody? Episode 172 on the Swivel Podcast. I'm your boy, Scott Michael Talks. Hey, DJ I Rock, man, he's still out of commission. I'm going to hold it down for you, Guala. Get well soon. We got to give the people what they want. We have the best barbershop talk and sports and viral news. So come on in. When you watch it, make sure you hit that like button. It gets us in the algorithm so everybody can enjoy this dope ass content. So, hey, we got NBA playoffs. I want to touch on something going back to what we talked about last episode. Meg Thee Stallion, she got played. Whoop-dee-doo. Hey, ninjas get cheated on every day, B. And this been such a divide over the last, couple of days. Men and women going back and forth all over social. Y'all done hit me up on our last episode. Comments hit me up about how you telling me how you feel about me. And I just told y'all for the truth. I'm not, she got played. He moved on. He got his reasons. I guess y'all thought he was going to be Russell Wilson. I don't know. He did what he did, moved on. She will find somebody new, same way he will find somebody new. And I got to speak on this, because I saw somebody posted like a group thread saying, oh, he's balding, he's washed up. Who is Klay Thompson? Cap. Knock it off. Stop it. You know good and damn well, if you was sitting out somewhere, maybe you was out and about, and Klay walked up to you and said, hey, how you doing? You look good today. My name is Klay Thompson. What's your name? Ba, 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 bum. The draws will fall. And you think because y'all think y'all butt hurt over somebody y'all don't know, you're going to forget Meg Thee Stallion's name. Y'all know that dude is rich. Y'all know that man can change your life in a day. So I don't want to hear all that cap shit. Oh, you're such a fan. You would not take an offer to go out on a date with this dude. Knock it off. Please save that, because you know what you'll say to yourself, because he cheated on her. I'm not Meg. She ain't gonna cheat. He ain't gonna cheat on me. So when I see all that goofy shit talking about, oh, he did, stop it. Knock that off. Let's move on. Niggas get cheated on every day. I spoke about the incident at the White House Correspondents' Dinner also on the last episode. So I gave two different perspectives on that. Whether he's a bad president that's running the country broke, and the guy pulled the lighter out, or he staged it because he's a bad president and he's running the country broke. Now, I don't know if you guys caught Trump's interview yesterday. It was a fake out. Just listen to what he said. It's been clicked. You can see it. It was a fake out. Just like when he got popped in the ear and the ear's intact. Like, what? We're going to believe you and not our lying eyes? Look, y'all, they got somebody in custody. We've all seen the picture of this guy. Hey, somebody got to be the fall guy. Somebody got to be the stooge. So it is what it is. Let's move on. So Sunday, I got to say, was watching the games was disappointing. Cavs, what the hell was that? The Lakers, y'all had a chance to close out. But you tripped up. You had a chance to close them out. You tripped up. Cavs lost to the Raptors 93-89. The series tied 2-2. It came down to Scotty Barnes hitting crucial free throws, clutch free throws at the end. They had a big steal, and the crowd was into it. It was a wrap. Mitchell tried to shoot this three-pointer, tried to draw the foul. He missed everything, fell into the crowd looking like a whole goofy and all that. But this is too much experience tied into this Cavalier team between Donovan Mitchell, between James Harden, bro, they've literally came over the last few years, especially like the core pieces of the team, Jared Allen, Mobley, to have this happen. And for it to be this tight in the first round with the Toronto Raptors, it should not happen. Horrible shooting night, both teams. Like I said, it was hard to watch. This is actually a series I really didn't give a damn about because I just figured I do not have Cleveland as a finals contender. I do not. But you come on, first round, I'll give James Harden 1 round. I'll give Spider 1 round. We know their history in the playoffs. Bro, I've seen especially Spider back in Utah. I've seen him go back and forth with Jamal Murray, 40 points for 40 points, just bucket after bucket. I think when he was in Utah, they dropped the 3-1 lead. Then it was up on the Clippers 1 year. So we know Donovan Mitchell had a terrible history. Obviously, James Harden, that goes without saying. Dope in the regular season. He bombs in the postseason. We've seen that before. But, damn, this is the first round. So about this terrible shooting, listen. And I didn't, as the game was going on, I'm like, dang, y'all terrible. What y'all doing out here? So I looked up the numbers. 36% for the Cavs, 32% for Toronto. They were bricking everything from outside, 25% from three, 13 for Cavs, 13% for three for the Raptors. I mean, you got to see it because they didn't even get to 100 points. Bro, I think both teams had over 50 rebounds apiece. It was a terrible game. I was with my homies. We was chilling. So the game was on. So I said, okay, I'll watch it. But yeah, man, come on. This was horrible. Scotty Barnes, 23 points. B.I., 23 points. I guess Glorilla let him get some sleep. I know he spoke. He spoke after the last press conference. Said, damn, what do you say? She gets on my nerves enough for me to go to sleep or something like that. So I guess Glow got out the way or for a night or whatever. But seriously, all jokes aside, Allen and Mobley, y'all had 3 points and 8 points. Harden had 7 turnovers. Donovan, you had 20 points. I mean, that's, but when the rubber need to meet the road, come on, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Cavs, y'all gave Toronto the momentum. Drake and everybody in the six? Hey, the frozen chairs. Oh, they're about to turn up next game. Oh, they're about to turn up because they got him when they got him. I think they got him in a couple of days. Yeah, they got him. I think they have him tomorrow. So, man, Toronto about to be lit. They probably, the Cavs do this, they're probably going to end up dropping that game. And Toronto going to go up. I know this is a long shot. Game 5 will be on Wednesday at 7:30. And I know there's going to be a long shot. Don't kill me. Right? I'll be looking. When is LeBron's contract up in LA? The pieces are there. They need the leadership. I'll take a 40. Well, he'd be 42, 43. Hell, I'll take that and you just run it. Get Harden out of there. Mobley, Allen, Spider Mitchell. Bro, I'd be hot damn, wouldn't that be a fairy tale ending? Look, come back, come on home. We're going to do a whole farewell tour. And you got a good team. Just need that LeBron push. I know I'm reaching. I know it. But I was just thinking, matter of fact, a few episodes back, me and my boy, Rock, we was going back and forth about that. Matter of fact, he was the one that brought it up and made me think about it. Boy, that would be a Hollywood ending for sure. Everybody that's watching me live, thank you. Make sure you see it On the Swivel Podcast, we have the best barbershop talking sports environment news. I'm your boy One Shot Scott Michael Talks. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, join the community. Every episode on YouTube. Now get back to it. H-Town pushed the series against LA to a fifth game. They beat the Lakers 115-96. See, it's games like this why people think the NBA is rigged and everybody involved in some gambling scandal because, people say, they use the cliche, well, the Rockets had their back against the wall, professional pride, they fighting for their playoff lives, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to tell you this. LeBron looked every bit of 51 years old. He needs some rest. They won't play again until Wednesday. LeBron was getting this ball snatched from him every which way. Pause. He had 8 turnovers. He only scored 10 points. But here's the thing. Okay. He needed a little treatment. Got to wrap the knees up. Got to ice the knees. Got to ice the ankles. He got to ice his back. I get that. But here's where is no excuse. Marcus Smart, been playing crazy, going nuts on him. He only had 8 points. He out there, bro. If y'all saw the game, he out there what's this? Like, you took the night off. Did they y'all in Houston? Damn, did you go to the strip club out there the night before or something? My man Luke Kennard, two points. What we doing? We was rocking with you. This the closeout game. Boom. You hit them with the brooms. You can go home for a few days, rest, wait till the next round. Maybe you get Austin Reeves back before you get there. They've been filling in for AR and Luka, right? So this what y'all give us. It's like you forgot how to freaking play basketball. I'm telling you. They was probably out there. They got them clubs out there in H-Town, baby. Man, was y'all out there a little bit too late with the girls out there? H-Town. Look, it's the home of Beyonce. It's the home of Meg. They out there. It's a lot of distraction. Did y'all go out? What we doing here? But look, on the other side, Easton and the Thompson twin and Sagoon, man, they bust y'all ass. JJ Redick, he had to wave the white flag, send Bronny James Jr. in that thing, the close out the game. Ayton, the only person that looked like he had any life, then he got into an elbow the dude. They kicked him out. KD waving him goodbye. Now you want to fight at the end of the game. LeBron, trying to play peacemaker, holding dudes back and all that. Nah, man. What we, man, look, I ain't even a Laker fan like this. It's like what I said about the Cavs in Toronto. Get them up out of there. Y'all getting tight in the first round. What are y'all doing? The Cavs, the Cavs should be up 3-1. I get, I said, yay. Excuse me, that Toronto would get one. Houston with no KD. Bro, you got to sweep them up out of there. Let's push this broom. On out of there. Like the Sandman. Hey, I know some of y'all too young. You don't know what Showtime at the Apollo is. But they used to, when your ass getting booed, that motherfucker come out there and start getting your ass up out of there. Get them up out of there. But yeah, I can, that's why I say, bro, I can live with LeBron looking old. He's 41. I mean, hot damn. Hey, he got to recharge the battery. He got to pull a Goku. He got to get in that chamber, in that water, that chamber. He got to send in that hyperbaric thing, get healed up. Boop, 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 boop. Get that. Got to get recharged, go on up out of there, and boom. But so next game is back in LA. Go ahead, man. Come on, go ahead, get them young boys out of there. It just don't play around. The Cavs might be sunk though. Now, the two games that I did know that was they're gonna handle their business. Boston and Spurs, they handled their business. That's the two games that actually made sense to me. That actually they did what they needed to do. The Spurs came back from 19 down. I was watching the game, and it was 58-39 at half. Wemby obviously had missed the game with a concussion when he smacked his face on the ground and all that. And I even said this on was the last episode before when he first got concussion. I said, look, he's gonna sit out Friday, come back Sunday, gonna get the dub, go up, go back home, get Portland up out of there. So they end up winning 114-93. The alien came back. The first half, I don't know, like he came, bro. Like to me, I know he had a few jumpers, woo woo woo, like he was getting his feet wet, like play like he missed a month, not a day, not a game. I said, bro, wake up, cause Avia and Drew Holiday, they was cooking in that first half, bro. The second half, you would have thought it was a whole different game. The second half, and it was up. Wemby blocking everything. He ended up with 7 blocks at the end of the game. I saw so many plays. Like in the first half, when Wemby was kind of he was trying to figure it out or whatever. I don't know what they told Wemby during halftime. Dudes were getting in the lane and stopping like, nope. Back that thing up out of there. Pass it out. Kick it out. Let's try to get, no. This dude went and shot like a little midi. He's so damn tall. He swatted it out of the that was like some NBA Jam shit. Like it wasn't like at the rim, like the dude coming down the lane, like he's so tall, like it was NBA Jam. Like, bro, like you can't even make like a what would that be? Like a 9-foot shot? Well, no, like 10, 11 feet out. Like he's redirecting everything out of the paint. Then he's catching alleys everywhere. De'Aaron Fox, he went crazy. Vassell, he went crazy. Shot after shot. And I'm like, here it is. Second half team. Just like a few nights ago. Second half, Portland went cold. They were afraid to go to the lane. They went cold. Avia and Drew, they was trying to keep them in it. When they cut the lead down to like 2 points. And I remember like Drew hit a shot, and then like the next possession, it was like they stole it from him. The look on Drew's face was like, fuck, here it go. Here it is. My man Cassell, wet. The light-skinned dude, Williams, he dunking on people. Bro, it was one play. It was almost like Portland just said, screw it, you got it. Bro, Wemby just ran down the lane. Just ran down the lane. Easy. So next game is back in excuse me. Next game is back in San Antonio. Go ahead. Get them out of there. Wemby ended up with 27 points, 12 rebounds, 7 blocks. De'Aaron Fox, 28 points. Woo, ass cutting. Celtics beat Philly 128-96. This game was simple math. They made their threes. The one game they dropped to the Sixers, they missed them. You know, the analytics game, they're going to put up 53. Matter of fact, they went 24 from 53 from the three-point line. That's all you need to know. They're going to put up 50 every game. They hit them, they win. They miss them, they lose. It's math. Celtics, go ahead, get them up. Hey, like I said, get them up out of this. This should have been a sweep too. Time to get Sixers up out of there. Joel Embiid came back. I knew that wasn't going to be shit. He had 26 and 10. No one gonna do nothing. This is the guy you extended a few years back. Now everybody, I'm looking at. So when I got up this morning, all over sports media. Oh, they got a Joel Embiid problem. They got to get up off this guy. Bam, 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 bam. The process ain't never processed, and he too. This same guy 4 years ago. The only thing different was he won an MVP. Kudos. You want a gold star? What happened? Immediately in the playoffs, injured. This dude had literally back, knees. You can't make this up. He missed a game because he was shitty. Literally. He missed a game because he had an upset stomach and he had to poop. He missed the whole playoff game because he couldn't get off the toilet. And you still gave him an extension. Philly, you have a ball and chain weighing this organization down. His name is Joel Embiid. You should have moved off of him. Look, all you need is one team. Matter of fact, going into signing that extension a few years back, I know you will say, well, damn, you're going to trade a guy who MVP and this, that, and the third. Sure am. We see it all the time. Funny, Dallas had no problem moving off of Luka Doncic. It might bite him in the ass right now. They had no problem moving off of him. For whatever, hey, we'll find out in the future what the true reasons behind that. But to get back to my point, I'm looking at like human nature. I think they was always afraid that if they moved off of Embiid, that he would, whatever team they dealing with, because I guarantee you, you just need one sucker. They were going to give you first round picks, this, that, the third. You get a haul and you build around Maxey and this stuff like that. I think that they were afraid that when they move off of him, he was wherever he went to, that would be the year he gets healthy in the playoffs and crush it. And then the city of Philadelphia and the news media said, oh my gosh, you move off the guy, then the guy gets to the finals. It was like you had Fultz, you had Simmons, you had all these guys that were built around the process. Marquez Fultz, remember the shoulder, he couldn't shoot anymore. Then Ben Simmons wouldn't shoot. Shout out to my man Kai Carlin. He a reporter there in Philly. When I was living in Philly, man, he would tell me all the time. He said, man, they babied that dude. Shouts out to Kai, man. Hey, check him out. Check out his Instagram. He does a great job for Philadelphia News, cover the 60. He would tell me all the time, yo, he saw this shit. He saw the writing on the wall a long time ago. Nobody pushed these guys to do anything great. And then, like I said, then you get playoff disasters. You know, guys injured and you baby them and you just keep paying them money. Then they never play. And like I said, the dude had to poop and he didn't play. Man, bro, I would say, bro, I don't give a damn. If you gotta run back in the back real quick and come back out. The fuck you pay him all this $1 million he won't play because he got a shit? Man, you take your big ass down there, drop that load, drop the doozy off, and come back in the game and play. What do we? But to their detriment, they held on to Embiid. Now you want to say, oh, Embiid gotta go, and this, done the third, and whoop the whoop the whoop. But that's what they're stuck with to right now. You got Paul George on your team. You know you can't move him. Who's going to take that contract? So it is what it is. Celtics, 128-96. They do what they always do. Tatum had 30. Pritchard, killing it, had 32. I want to speak about this because when I was watching the game and I was then watching the highlights, my guy, what's up there in the comment? But let's see, who was that? Well, damn, that shit I call him Butch. I was watching the game just like I watch whenever I catch the Celtics, and I just see Pritchard just killing it, just balling, dude. Just one, he was right there lockstep with Jaylen Brown, who personally is my league MVP this season. And it brought me to a video that went viral a couple months back when they were doing a pregame show on NBC, and Caitlin Clark was on there, and Reggie Miller said, "Hey, you are." They were asking her who would you compare her to, and Reggie Miller with straight face said Pritchard, and she cut her eye at him. Baby, you better hope you Peyton Pritchard. This boy gets to the money. This boy's a baller. This boy hit his threes. Baby, you ain't the best girl on your own team. Kelsey Mitchell just got what they consider a max contract for the WNBA. They almost made the finals without you. That just stuck in my head like she just dogged Peyton Pritchard like this dude's a scrub, like he a bum. Baby, you better hope you can play like Pritchard. This boy get to the points. This boy's a bucket. What's up, Juno? What's good, my boy? What you say? Thank you for that. What you say? The 3-point. That's what I was saying. Before you came on, that it was the mathematics game, Mr. Patton. That they shot 24 for 53 from three. It was the math game, because the game that they lost, they missed the threes. The games they won, they hit the three. You know that analytic game, dog. They run that analytic. We're going to put, put up the math, put up the numbers. Look at the math. They're gonna shoot 53s a game. That's the Celtic way, I guess. So that's what they're gonna do. I was just talking about Joel Embiid. Hey, none personal against him. I'm pretty sure seemed like he's a fun guy. I mean, if I saw, social media, he's be on social media real big. Seemed like a fun guy. Just can't win with him. What's that? Either they're gonna build homes with bricks and shoot the lights out. That's it. Bro, the other night, man, they built me a 5-story mansion. You hear me? Woo! They built me a 5-room, 3-story mansion the other day. Embiid is pretty much I know that. Getting back to that real quick. All the talking heads is like, what Philly gonna do? Man, Philly, man, they gotta bust a move. But I'm like, hell, you can't bust a move right now. The move should have been made before you signed gave him the damn extension. What are you gonna do? Turn down money? But I digress. They're playing Habitat for Humanity the other night. I know they building houses. So I just like the Celtics moving forward. I have them is my pick to go to the finals in the East, because obviously I spoke about the Cavs, the Cavaliers. They're fool's gold. I mean, they got experience, but obviously Harden and Spider, they folding right before our eyes. Toronto made all the plays down the stretch of that game. Hey, when they needed a big play, they got the big steal. Scotty Barnes hit the crucial clutch free throws. James Harden looked like a deer in headlights. And it just baffles my mind. Baffles my mind. I mean, Detroit plays let me see. Let me check my schedule. Yep. Detroit plays tonight at 8. They better get on the good foot. I said last time, help Cade out. Durden, I know he had some good blocks down the stretch of that game that gave him some extra possession. But buddy boy, you got to out there and put the ball in the hole. My God, you got to do something. Tobias Harris, of all people, did something. Thompson twin, come on, dude. Karis LeVert, come on, dude. You got that bully Isaiah down there in the paint. Shit, motherfucker, fight somebody. Fight with Big. I'm not trying to advocate violence. I'm not. Damn, dude, throw an elbow, something, because this can go down as a terrible, 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 terrible number one seed. What you say? Well, hold on. What you say there, my guy? Levert has been largely bad. I know, but I've seen him ball in the past. Hell, when he was Cavs, when he was Brooklyn, he was the Cavs. He's been a great contributor. That's what I'm saying. Cade needs you to come. He needs him to come along. He needs him to come along. What you say, Danny V3288? You think Detroit ties it up? I hope they tie it up. That's the point, my man. I hope they tie it up. Hey, guys, do your history. Remember, what was that? 94. The Supersonics were the number one seed. The Nuggets were the 8th seed. At the time, that was the first time that an 8th seed beat a 1 seed. Right? So, and I love watching Inside the NBA with Chuck and Shaq and EJ and Kenny. They were saying that that Detroit can go down being like the worst 1 seed. I don't want to say that, but I can concur, because look how the Magic what they had to do just to get into the playoffs. Could be. So yeah, it's something else, man. It would be a disaster. But I'm saying this because I'm my man, the General. Salute to you, Mr. Patton. But I'm saying all this because I'm looking at the East. I'm looking at Pistons, the Magic. I'm looking at the Cavs, Toronto. Obviously, Philly going to get beat by Boston. So I'm just looking at the matchups. I'm looking at the teams. New York, Atlanta. Who's beating Boston in 7 games? New York. I guess New York going to figure it out that you have to go through Big Cat to beat Atlanta. The 2 games that they beat Atlanta, Cat was active. I guess Mike Brown's going to finally get in his head. Oh, and they're going to be in the Garden when they play that game. Yep, and they're going to be in the Garden. Okay, that's tomorrow at 8 in the Garden. But moving forward, if they do eliminate the Hawks, bro, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Knicks are Mike Brown on the hot seat. They lose this first round to the Hawks. They all on the hot seat. Him, Worldwide West. What's the other guy? The front office guy? Because they're gonna look at all these moves. They're gonna say, well, damn, was Tibbs really that bad? Tibbs coached us to the Eastern Finals last season. He helped build what we are right now. Damn, was Tibbs really that awful? Because I get it. He's a tough coach. He's an old school coach. Once he got his lineup set, he run them. He was like that back in Chicago. Worldwide West, and I'm losing. It's the other executive under Dolan. I brought him up last episode. It'll come to me. You have a guy in Mikal Bridges that has terribly underperformed. Horrifically underperformed. And they gave up 5 first-round draft picks for him. They didn't give that much for Luka. So, heads going to roll if they... Man, let Atlanta roll up in Madison Square on tomorrow night and kick their ass. Oh, it's going to be a wrap. Oh, it's going to be a wrap. Oh, it's going to be head turn, bro. New York is crazy, man. Them fans, them people up there, man, they gonna be calling for everybody's job. Dolan gonna have he gonna have a time in this off season. His newspaper would not be able to save his own team. So New York, if they move past Atlanta, they can't beat Boston. Detroit struggling with the Magic. They can't beat Boston. In the West, I got OKC. I said this before. OKC, their stumbling block, if they get this far, will be the Spurs, but inexperience there. Denver Nuggets, real talk. The Minnesota done gave you the blueprint on them. Run at their ass. Run at them. Attack. Be aggressive. It's a shame that DiVincenzo tore his Achilles, and it's a shame that Ant-Man hyperextended his knee. They're gonna be out. So theoretically speaking, Denver should have the series for the taking. I mean, damn, you had AO go over 43. I know that's probably not going to happen again, but hell, I know his confidence got to be through the roof, so I know he's going to have another good game. Not 43 points good game, but then McDaniels can come along, Drew Randall can come along, whoop the whoop. Hey, it's going to be a series. I think that's going to go 7. I had Denver in 6, but I think that's 7, but they're not beating OKC. Timberwolves with no Ant-Man, if they get out the series, and the Spurs, they don't have no experience other than what Harrison Barnes off the bench. They have 7-game series, bro. Something going fall apart. Would say keep making me mad as a Bulls fan. I know. Hey yo, they let him ride. Do you believe in magic? Hey man, look. Ben Caro, I like him. I'm not a big fan of him. His game is solid, but that ain't enough to get you nowhere to the final. Bane was a great pickup. Angel Reese's little boyfriend, he's decent, down there. But yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I know. I didn't call Wendell Carter a scrub. Now I say he decent. Now I ain't say he's a bad player. I just, but honestly, when I don't watch Orlando like that, but it was just that obviously when Wendell Carter hit my radar and a lot of people's radar, he started dating Angel Reese. Hey, she put him in the game. But all jokes aside, y'all, all jokes aside, I'm liking that the playoffs, the first round is throwing me. I thought I had it kind of figured out. Okay, and then the second round, that's when it's gonna get spicy. Yo, that's when we're gonna have guys going seven games. But it looked like, okay, we're gonna have some first round pushback. Detroit I guess they thought they're gonna walk through them boys. We got first round. We got Magic's up 2-1. Cavs, Toronto, they're tied. T-Wolves, they're up. So yeah, what you say there? I'm trying to go see Peach Barbie this summer. Hell, woo! Hey, if I'm ever in Atlanta, I might need to snag a ticket. Anyway, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. The Victoria's Secret runway. It just popped in my head. My bad. Oh, my boy. Woo. So, all right. So, okay. So, tonight, Pistons Magic, Thunder Suns. That should be, come on, let's get the brooms out. Get Phoenix up out of there. And like I said, Nuggets, Timberwolves. I got the Nuggets tonight so they can get their second win in the series. Tomorrow, 76ers, Celtics. Celtics need to go ahead, close them out at home. Knicks, Hawks. I might got the Hawks in that one. I don't know. It depends on if they run the offense through Big Cat again. And Spurs need to, like I said, Spurs need to go ahead and get the Trailblazers up out of there. I'm gonna love to see the Trailblazers next season when they get Damian Lillard back. But so hey, that's what I got. Episode 172 on the Swivel Podcast. Thank you for tuning in with your boy. Thank you for for spending a little time with me, talking about sports, talking about this NBA playoffs, talking about just wrapping up on what happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and this Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion got men and women split all over the social medias. So thank you so much, guys, tuning in on the Swivel Podcast. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel on the Swivel _podcast. Subscribe to the channel, okay? When you watch the videos, watch our episodes, hit that like button. Get us in the algorithm. To my broadcast bro, DJ Infinite Rock, get well soon. I'm holding it down for my Guala. Thank you guys who caught me live. Watch it on YouTube. As always, keep your head on the swivel for the nonsense. And I will see you guys next time on episode 173. Thank you guys so much for supporting and watching. I'm about this thing.